In the heart of an enigmatic city, shrouded in mist and darkness, a man named Benjamin found himself walking alone one fateful night. His footsteps echoed eerily against the silent streets. As he hurriedly made his way home from the office, the towering skyscrapers loomed overhead, their windows resembling unblinking eyes, as if watching his every move. As he walked, a chill crawled up Benjamin's spine, and he couldn't shake the feeling that he was being followed. He quickened his pace, but the footsteps behind him matched his every step. He stole a glance over his shoulder, only to find the empty streets devoid of life. Unease settled in his chest like a heavy stone. Turning a corner, Benjamin stumbled upon a narrow alleyway, its cobblestones slick with rain. The alley stretched like a winding serpent into the shadows, and a dim flicker of light at the end beckoned him forward. Hesitant, he ventured in, the walls seemingly closing in on him. As he went deeper, the air grew colder, and his breath materialized in ghostly puffs before him. A distant whisper carried on the wind, words indiscernible yet laden with a sense of dread. He quickened his pace, the flickering light now dancing wildly. As if possessed by some malevolent force, shadows seemed to shift and writhe along the walls, taking on sinister forms that taunted his peripheral vision. Heart pounding, Benjamin reached a dead end, the flickering light now revealing its source, a weathered lantern hanging from a rusty hook. Just as panic began to take hold, the lantern sputtered and died, plunging him into suffocating darkness. The whispering grew louder, an unintelligible chorus that seemed to echo from all directions. A cold hand brushed against his shoulder, and he recoiled with a strangled gasp. "Who's there?" he stammered, his voice betraying his fear. No response came, but a wet, guttural sound filled the air, like something slithering across the ground. He fumbled for his phone, the feeble glow casting long shadows that danced like specters. With trembling hands, he managed to illuminate the area around him. What he saw froze the blood in his veins. A mass of writhing, pale figures emerged from the darkness, their eyes gleaming with an otherworldly light. Their limbs moved with an unnatural fluidity, and their ghoulish moans sent a shiver down his spine. Desperation clawed at Benjamin as he turned to flee, only to find the alleyway had twisted and morphed into an endless labyrinth. Panic surged within him, and he ran blindly, the haunting wails of the spectral figures growing louder with every step. Time seemed to lose its meaning, and the boundaries between reality and nightmare blurred. Just as his strength waned and his will faltered, Benjamin burst through the labyrinth's edge and stumbled onto a desolate street. The familiar cityscape greeted him, the mist-laden skyscrapers rising like sentinels against the night sky. Gasping for breath, he collapsed to his knees, the memory of the phantom's touch still lingering on his skin. The night had taken its toll on Benjamin's mind, leaving him forever haunted by the sinister alleyway and the tormented souls that lurked within. From that day forward, he was a changed man, forever scarred by the inexplicable horrors that had unfolded during his journey home from the office. And as the city's shadows deepened each night, his tale became a cautionary one, whispered among those who dared to venture out after dark. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe for part 2 of How Benjamin Escape, and let me know what type of story you want. Peace out.